what's up? It's Ari, and for today's video, I wanted to start off by wishing you guys a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year because it is officially 2022, and because it's 2022, I wanted to start off by issuing myself a little challenge. It's not little. It's going to be completing the 52-week fashion photography challenge, and I did get this idea from Kayleigh June. I will link her channel down below if you don't know who that is. Yeah, so basically for the entirety of 2022, I'm going to have at least one fashion photography shoot a week. So 52 shoots total at the minimum. So I'm really excited and hope it goes well. Okay, so why am I doing this challenge? Well, the first reason is because I really want to improve on my communication skills. So if you guys didn't know, I did an internship last semester where my job was to be a fashion photographer for this company. I hadn't really known anything about fashion photography when I started that internship, but I grew a huge passion for it, and so I wanted to continue it. And so part of my internship requirement was to get an interview. That's just how my school does things, and I basically learned the importance of having a team. So like having of course a photographer, a hair and makeup artist, or sometimes they're separate, or a stylist, a designer, and everything in between. So I really want to get better at communicating with people and like working together to build something that benefits all of us. I think is super important, and because of that I just really wanted to work on that for myself personally. So that is a goal of mine that I have while completing this challenge, is just to get better at communicating and not feeling quite as intimidated to reach out to people to kind of get what I want in a shoot. The second reason why I wanted to do this project was because I wanted to improve on my photography and editing skills. So obviously I love photography, like I'm going to school for it, and so I absolutely love taking pictures and I absolutely love editing, but I am really excited to just learn more techniques about editing specifically for fashion photography and everything like that. And I just want to get more comfortable with my editing software because I get scared and intimidated sometimes, and so I don't edit. But forcing myself to edit these and get them to models, I think is going to be really important, especially since I want to make a YouTube video of it. And so I think that deadlines are also going to be extremely important for myself, because otherwise I can spend hours and months honestly editing a single photo. So I think that this is going to help me learn to be more efficient editing, and I'm just really excited to just keep learning and practicing, and you guys are going to see all of it. So I'm really excited about that, and I want to be able to look at the beginning of when I first started this challenge towards the end of when I started this challenge, just to see what's changed, how much has changed, and everything in between. Okay, so the third reason why I wanted to attempt this challenge and hopefully complete it is I wanted to make sure that I was consistently and constantly touching my camera. So this one's kind of like a personal goal, but I can kind of talk to you guys about it. So last semester I did a photography piece. You can watch it. I'll link it in the cards here or there, I don't remember which side, where I talked about a project that I did for my trace and trauma class that really focused on racism, and it ended up being a lot more emotionally draining than I thought it was gonna be. My fiance, well, he wasn't my fiance then, but my boyfriend, I guess, but he took me in his hometown. There was like this prison that had a bunch of like, I guess, slurs, like racist slurs and everything, and I took pictures of that to show that these are still relevant, because like these were freshly painted words and everything like that. And he took me there and I took a lot of photos, and I honestly, it was scary and traumatic, and so I just needed a break. So I didn't really touch my camera all summer long, and I just need that to change. I need to kind of force myself to push through it, because yeah, it was a tough project, but I love photography at the end of the day. I love meeting people and taking photos and everything, so I am super excited to be taking these photos. Another reason why I wanted to do this is because I have a lot of projects planned, and I also think that my classes are going to fit really nicely into this project as well. So I am going to be doing another fashion photography internship. video. This one is with someone who is a specific fashion photographer and not a brand who needs fashion photography done for the brand. Like this one reaches out to multiple brands and branches out. I'm trying to learn my best techniques on marketing so that when I do decide in the future that I want to go this path, make it legit and legal and everything, then I can go to her and learn how to market best. And of course, just learning how to reach out to brands. Like, is pitching really important, or do they reach out to you? Like, etc., etc. So I'm just really freaking excited to learn from her specifically about all of this, because I just think it's going to be really fun. And then also my sophomore seminar is interdisciplinary this semester, which I'm really excited about. So because I am also a filmmaker, there will be projects that I do decide to do films. Who knows, maybe I'll try to incorporate like fashion films into it, or doing more fashion photography that are like based on like a narrative kind of thing. I don't know, you guys. I'm just really freaking excited. And I'm also part of an ongoing project that's starting this year as well, where me and another photographer are basically trying to modernize like Disney princesses and stuff. And so I just think that's also going to be really fun to like incorporate those shoots in here as well with you guys, and I'm really excited for that. You might be wondering, how on earth does YouTube play a role into all of this? Well, honestly, I just sat here and started filming this video, and I just love filming YouTube videos. I just think they're so fun. And so I'm basically going to be posting all of my behind the scenes, like all the pre-planning, all the production, and all the post-production stuff is gonna be like tied into like one YouTube video for that week. So for example, week 1, I'm gonna have like me working on the mood board that I have, me reaching out and going back and forth and communicating with models, and you guys are going to see that, or brands, or etc., like whoever I'm working with. You guys are going to see all of that happen. And then also you're going to see like what the shoot actually looks like, so some behind the scenes of like what that shoot looks like. And then you're also going to see like me editing, like the post-production of it. And then you're also going to see like a few of the final touches from each shoot. My goal is to do something different, so I'm also going to be posting these on Instagram as well, but my goal is the ones I post on my Instagram stories are going to be different than the ones that I post on my Instagram posts, and the ones that I post into reels are also going to be different, and the ones that I post to YouTube videos are going to be different. So you guys can definitely like look for all of those so that you find something a little bit different from each shoot. I just think that that's going to be really fun, just because I figured all these shoots are going to have very different like photos, because usually you don't just take one photo and you're done, you know? So that is something I am super excited to be working towards and working about. So I just think that that's going to be really fun for you guys to see. Okay, so if you want to know a way to kind of like keep track of this challenge, I would say the first thing you should do is subscribe to this channel. I just think you're gonna find all of the behind the scenes, all of the photos, and etc. here. If you want to see like a little bit more shorter, more, I guess, to the point, like in a shorter version of what I'm doing on YouTube, you can also check out my TikTok. The photos, my Instagram is great for that as well. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!